Dalton Narine.
Godwin Bowen and Nestor Sullivan, respectively the arranger and the captain of the Pamberi Steel Band. Now, Godwin, for the last 2 years, you have been composing and arranging your own music. This year with Bundown, what did you try to do with the Panorama piece? What was your message this year?
Well, the message basically was delivering good music and recreating the past event in song. Basically, that was it.
How should we have interpreted the music?
Well, at Bundown, as you see, we start a blaze on stage and waiting for the fall.
Now, when I first heard this music, I thought the first 2 words came to my mind: a glorified bomb. I thought of myself chipping down Juve Morning with a classical piece done in calypso tempo. It has that classical bent to it. Was that deliberate, or did that come accidentally?
Well, it depends on what you mean by classical. I hope it means that that we are capable of making our own classic.
That's right.
All right. Well, in that case, then it was. It was a classic piece of calypso music.
Right.
One of our own very old classics.
Yes. Now, where do you go from here? Do you see this evolving into a trend where all arrangers will have to compose their own music to compete in this arena and be successful at it?
Well, I don't think it's a have-to situation, but we already have the trend where more than 6-7 people did it this year. And it can only go up. The number will only go up because the challenge is there. There are a lot of creative minds out there, and they'll have to get into the game.
Now, I told a friend of mine that you are an unsung hero in this business. People talk about Bugsy Sharp and Jit Samaru and Ray Holman, but Godwin, you have done so much in the past few years for Pan that not too many people know about you and what you have been in the past few years. What have you been doing before you got into arranging Pan music for Pamberi?
Well, I've been on the conventional conventional band scene for quite a while, calypso 10, that type of thing, and with the encouragement from Sullivan here, I got into Pan, and that was it.
Was the transition easy?
Yeah, relatively easy because basically just another instrument. The mechanics of it, the bandman basically he has that on the cover, so you just have to tell him what to play.
Okay, thank you very much, Godwin. Let me talk to Nestor for a second. Congratulations, by the way. Okay, Nestor, you're a school teacher, I understand, and by profession, right? And you're leading the steel band from San Juan, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what message do you have to tell the youth of Trinidad and Tobago as far as music education and Pan is concerned? We are in an era right now where Pan is accepted. A lot of people play it. It's all over the universality of Pan. But what kind of message can you yourself as an educator tell the youth of Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, I would start off on the point of view that in Trinidad and Tobago, per capita, we have the most musicians in the world per capita. That is to say, out of so many citizens, so many could play an instrument, whether it's the steel band, the guitar, saxophone, the drum, or whatever. So I feel Trinidad would do well if they should invest in that natural talent that we have, that is music. We have more than 300 calypsonians. We have more than 100 steel bands. We have more than 60 arrangers. That says something about Trinidad and Tobago, a country with 1.2 million people.
But don't you think it's unrequited love where the Pan man gets a lot of love out of the Pan, but nothing much comes in return?
Well, the economics of the steel band, if we put economics first in the steel band, we would have no steel band at all, or we'll have very few. If for instance, we put what is normally there first, that is the love, the togetherness, the spirit of community, that's what we go for as Pan men. That's the thing that brings us together in the first place. Not economics. Economics is a problem. We don't make anything from Panorama. We just bust from Panorama. The whole exercise, Panorama exercise as an economic venture. It's a bust situation. So the only thing we really have is the togetherness, the love, the joy, The fact that we can make the finals, we have nice music, people like the music. That's what we want to, If one day we could start to reap some financial benefits from the steel band, from Panorama, well then we want to be in line for that too. We don't want to get leave out.
Okay, I hear you. Nestor Sullivan of the Pamberi Steel Band. You've heard it from him. Panorama, love for the Panists, not much else. Back to you, Alvin.